Obituaries are sponsored by Colonial Funeral Home and Stokes Chapel, Fair, Ray, and Perry Spencer Funeral Homes, Boone & Cook Funeral Home and Crematory.
First, two announcements from Boone & Cook Funeral Home and Crematory. Visitation for Mildred F. Taylor, 87 of Eden, is today 2 until 4, with interment at Salisbury National Cemetery, January 26th. She was born in Des Moines, Iowa, was a homemaker, and preceded in death by husband Bobby Taylor. Surviving daughter Christine Jones, son Joey Franz and Jeannie, 3 grandchildren, and many great-grandchildren of 5 generations. Graveside services for John Coolidge South, Jr., 68, today at 2 at Ridgeview Memorial Gardens. There will be no formal visitation. He was born in Leakesville, was a member of Faith Memorial Baptist Church, and a veteran of the United States Army. He volunteered with the City of Eden Fire Department and Leakesville Rural Fire Department. He retired from the Environmental Engineering Department of Rockingham County and Pace Analytical of Eden. Surviving wife Kathy Scarce South, daughter April South of Tennessee, stepson Joey Moschler and wife Sherry of Danville, sisters Alma Biggs and husband Johnny, and Chris South, brother Tony South and wife Leanne, all of Eden, and 3 grandchildren. Also his dog Princess. In lieu of flowers, the family requests donations be made to Faith Memorial Baptist Church Building Fund. 5 announcements from Fair Funeral Home. Laura Ann Church, 86, of 440 Riverside Drive, Eden, died Friday. Funeral services are Wednesday at 2 at First Church of the Living God, where she was a member. Pastors Jerry Epps, Robert Hilburn, and Fred Carter officiating. She will lie in repose today from 12 until 6, and tomorrow at the church, also from 12 until 6. The family will receive friends 1 hour prior to the service. Burial in Overlook Cemetery. She was born in Rockingham County, was employed at DuPont as a yarn inspector. Surviving are sons Bruce Church and girlfriend Lily, and Elvis Church and Connie of Eden. 4 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren, sisters Gladys Gant and Doris Carrington of Eden. She was preceded in death by husband Emmett Church. Memorial contributions may be made to her church building fund. Arrangements are incomplete for Rita Annette Mills, 68 of Stoneville, Carmilla Gay Evans, 85 of Eden, William Dink Otis Blackwell, 98 of Eden, and James Purdy, 65 of Eden. Now 8 announcements from Perry Spencer Funeral Homes. Private graveside services for Naomi Carter of Madison are today at 2 live stream. Arrangements for Jim Jones of Walnut Cove are incomplete in Eden. Private memorial services for Ricky Martin will be held Saturday at 2 in Eden. Private memorial services for Gilbert Wilson of Axton are Saturday at 11 in Eden. Arrangements for Nanny Lowe, 89 of Oak Ridge, are incomplete in Eden. Arrangements for John William Moore, Jr., 73 of Eden, are incomplete in Madison. Willie G. Smith, 67 of Walnut Cove, died January 16th. Arrangements are incomplete in Madison. Rebecca France, 80 of Walkertown, died January 16th. Arrangements are incomplete in Madison. And that's today's announcements.